Hello. Oh my god, the Yemenians. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Hi. Yosha. Thank you so much, Shu, for increasing the view counts of my YouTube live stream. Thank you so much. Hey guys, how you doing? Wearing some glasses today because, dude, sunglasses are cool. I love sunglasses, man. They don't really follow my face very well, but we do. Well, but you know, we got what we look at. It's gonna like a little bit, you know, it's moving on the left right. Yeah, here we go. Do a flip? Hell yeah! All right, you ready? You ready? You ready? I'm moving so fast. I'm moving so fast that you can't. It's I don't know. Wait, how do I do 90 degrees back here? As I did that, my encoding was overloading. It was insane. It was like my OBS was like, whoa, 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 chill, chill, chill. Whoa. Electric fan Ver. Hey guys, my name is Ver, but you can call me Kaicho. Today we'll be doing, personally, a topic that I'm very interested in and very excited about. Today's topic, by the way, welcome Yemenians. Today's, in general, what I do on Tuesday evenings, of course, on EST time, is this thing called a radio stream. Welcome, welcome. Basically, I hold this little talk show where the guests are none other than you guys. I have you guys submit a bunch of your answers to a specific topic towards me through Marshmallow, and long story short, I read them. Today's topic was kind of interesting. I personally like it. Yo, thank you so much for the 5. Thank you, thank you. Rawr. Thank you, thank you. It is none other than, hey, am I Delulu or is Delulu the Solulu, essentially? To parse that in human normie language, you ever had that situation where you think you have a very strong suspicion? You have a suspicion that someone has something into you, but you can't quite pinpoint it. You're not sure. You're not sure. You think so. You have a strong suspicion that they might be, but you're not sure. That's where I come in. I, Vermillion, am a legendary, you know, romance guy. Yeah. So, yeah, no, dude. Yeah. You might not have known that, but I'm actually like yeah. So, should be fine. Should be fun. Let me see if I can bring my mic up. It's right here. Let me just move that over here. Bam, look at that magic of TV. Look at that. Makes the mic super big. I'm gonna make myself bigger too. Hell yeah. I'm a grower, baby girl. Okay. Let me also do a little... also see if I could fixate my glasses a little better here. Give me 1 second. Aren't you big already? I'm actually quite small, but I'm big in the rap. Okay, I'm shouting. So, with that having been said, I just want to say hi. Welcome to the villain ship M1YakX. Thank you so much. And we can all grow nodders. Yes, thank you. Also, Shu and Claude for that matter. But Shu and Claude, congratulations on the keyboards. What do you call it? Sponsorship. I should have typed more in beautiful keyboards. Maybe next time I'll get one, because holy moly, you guys totally deserve it. I mean, I saw the keyboards; they look really sexy. The keycaps looks awesome. Get yours now. It's a little pricey for what it is, but I think it's worth getting this limited merch of your favorite Oshi. I think it's gonna be awesome. I think though, for a keyboard, especially when it comes to like, you know, nice, smexy, Oshi-esque kind of things over there, I think I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Yo, what if I buy it and use it as a keyboard ASMR? Yo, it's like Pokemon. It's like choose your Pokemon starter. Do you choose Claude, or do you choose Shu, or do I type with both? Oh. I will get them, but I don't have a PC. Well, yes, indeed. That would, yes, that you could just plug it into your like a laptop or something and just. It should be really cool. I didn't actually look at the settings or the type of the keycap. It looks really awesome. Anyhow, why choose when you can buy both? Because not everyone's rich as you, Vermillion, please. I'm just kidding. But seriously, yeah. Congratulations on the sponsorship. And of course, don't force yourself, but I'm sure they'll be very happy if you show it off. Now, today's topic, like I mentioned before, is basically, are they into you or not? So let's get right into it. You guys ready? I want to hear in chat. Are you guys ready? Because if you are, welcome to Vermillion's radio stream. And we are live. Today's submission, the very first one, is by, of course, the Anonymous Anon. I used to work at this burger place. Think diner with me and a few others. It's like, the waitresses and the cook staff who you were cool with, etc. I'd work here for a couple months. And I always worked the night shift with his other woman cashier. Let's call her Clarissa. So we're told we're having a team meeting for Christmas and make our way to the seating area to wait for the manager. I walk over and the cooks and Clarissa are already seated in various spots. There's not really any spots in that area. I can sit without being like super far off from the group. So I tend to just stand. But then Clarissa takes my hands and just sits me in her lap with her arm around my waist. Wait, what? I'm sorry. I could feel myself blushing, but my brain couldn't compute what was happening. Yeah, me too. What? The meeting happened and we... Wait, the meeting happened while you were on her lap? What? But I still can't figure out if she was flirting or not. Is this guy guy or girly? I have a feeling he might be a guy, but of course, well, actually, that is important. I'm just gonna assume they're a guy, but in the year of 2025, that's not acceptable. I think that does matter, but just for the stream, I'm gonna assume that they're of the male variety and that Clarissa is into males. It's a girl. I think that changes things a lot. Is Clarissa... Okay, I have a question then. Is Clarissa straight or is Clarissa, Yuri? I think that's a real question. And by the way, guys, just so you know, free emoji rule. Just wanna point that out. I don't know, hence the confusion. Damn. Okay, this is a whole new level of difficulty. All right, chat. Okay, this is actually really hard. If a girl tells you to come sit, okay, I honestly, if this was back when I was like, when I was younger, back in like 2010s, I would 100% think this is just for friends. This older, potentially older person. Was like, they looked at you, thinks you're cute. Not exactly in a romantic way, but just kind of like, you're cute. Kind of like a daughter, kind of a child kind of thing. Be like, hey, Come on, don't be a stranger. Come sit on my lap, kind of thing. You know, is my assumption. But yeah, during a meeting though as well. Maybe everyone's just very family-like. I don't know. Like, how would? I think though, and I wonder if you guys agree. I think the fact that she did it during a meeting makes me wonder that it's probably not romantic. You know what I mean? Something about doing that so publicly kind of makes me suspicious that they're actually not. Yeah, I think it definitely depends on how long you've known them. I feel like if you guys known each other for a long time, like family-like, I think that makes sense, you know what I mean? If like you guys were knowing each other for like a couple months, maybe even a year, maybe more, and you know, they're just like, you know, playing around. They're like, come on, Lena, come on, come, sit down on my lap, and then holds you on the waist. Because think about it, would you tell someone you like, be like, hey girl, come sit on my lap? I mean, I know we're in a meeting and stuff, but come on, sit on my lap, Lena, you know, and just hold her waist. I don't think so. That is my, if you're bold enough, I don't know, man. I don't know if they'll do that. They're not in a meeting. You know what I mean? Exactly. I would, like, yeah, sure, I do that, but not in a meeting. You know what I mean? That is my opinion. It was a holiday party. All right, we're having a lot of. All right, my final. Doom. But if it's a holiday party, then I might do it. Yeah. Actually, if it's a holiday party, then maybe. Ooh, yeah, dude, this is tricky. I think it just really depends if they're straight or not. I'm not gonna lie, girl. I think it's just really a question if they're straight or not. I think that really is. That's really the question. Yeah, if it's a holiday party, that is a lot more casual. I think you might have to like poke them. You'd be like, hey, girl. By the way, do you swing midfield, or do you swing a straight laner, or are you more of a midfielder? Do you go, you know, jungle? What lane are you? Who knows? I don't know, man. Could be anything. Anyway, thank you so much for the submission. And obviously, take my advice as a grain of salt. Obviously, let's move on. Next submission. Hey girl, do you want to go bottom with me, or would you like me to go top? Hi Kaicho and Villians. So there was this guy that I'm friends with for a couple of years now. There's this guy that I'm friends with for a couple of years now, and we have the same friend group, so we often hang out even after we graduated high school. Oh, that's cool! Yo, my favorite trope. Best friends to lovers. Okay, here we go. For some reason, one day, he would just suddenly message me on Messenger. I don't know, we also use Facebook and Messenger. Oh, dude, Facebook. Wow, that was like... Yo, can you imagine, like, in a couple of years, like maybe 5-10 years, if you say Facebook, people would be like, what the hell's Facebook? Can you believe that? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon. Like, if I say MySpace, I bet like half of you probably be like, what the hell's MySpace? It's gonna happen with Facebook. That's crazy. Like a couple years. Like, 'cause now they're rebranded to Meta too, you know what I mean? It's insane. What's Facebook? Yo, get out. sorry. My bad. Ooh, keep it together. You gotta be professional. Even though they're most likely too young to be watching your streams. How's Friendster? I actually never heard of Friendster. Wait, what is Friendster? Wait, what? Friendster? An early social networking service that launched in March 2003. Wait, chat, are you guys like... Yo, Nuna? Oh, my. Nuna nomu yepo? I'm gonna be honest, I only know AOL and Messenger because of animation versus animator. Animator versus animation. That's the only way. I never actually use AOL. Yo, Nuna 너무 예뻐? I never use MySpace either, I just know it. Whoops. Yo, I feel young! Anyway, there was this guy that I'm friends with for a couple of years now, and we have the same friend group, so we often hang out even after we graduated high school. For some reason, one day he would just suddenly message me on Messenger and greet me good morning every day. Am I into Nunas? Nuna 너무 예뻐요. Oh, 그럼요. I love Nunas. In fact, I feel like everyone I've dated so far has been older than me. One has been the same age. I never actually dated younger before. But anyway, and greet me good morning every day. I didn't really think too much about it because I'm low-key naive. When we were ice skating, it was funny because he had trouble standing up without falling. Oh, okay, here we go. So I held his hands to assist him. But then he suddenly went behind me and held my Wait. Wait. When we were ice skating, it was funny because he had trouble standing up. So I held his hands to assist him. But then he suddenly went behind me and held my shoulders instead so I could skate with him, still holding on to me from behind. Oh. After that, we ate dinner at the food courts. And I went on ahead to pick out what I wanted to eat since the others wanted to rest first before they ate. I wasn't really paying attention, but surprised that he was actually following me too. I don't know, what do you think, Kaicho and Villians? I'm just imagining, like, the way I imagined it was like this guy just kind of fell on the ground and the girl was like, here, take my hand. And then as soon as he holds her hand, he just like suddenly teleports to her back. She's like, oh my, mo sinderu. And grabs her shoulders. Yeah, he likes you. Yeah, dude, good. Well, guy just like triple axled right behind you. No, but he definitely likes you. There's no, like, okay. Well, how old were you though? For a couple of years now. For a couple of years, even after we graduated high school. So this is like after high school, like around college age, right? Oh, 100%. And I say this because two reasons. The skating thing is cute, but that's not definite, to be honest. The whole idea of like, you know, a guy holding your shoulder is already like a pretty big green light, sorry, because like guys don't really touch girls unless they're into them. Trust me as a guy, it's true. But I think the bigger call is the fact that he calls you. He says good morning to you every day. Come on. Come on. I don't even say good morning to my mom every day. This is true, guys. I believe this is actually very true. Men and males are very lazy creatures. We're very passionate about things that we care for and we are passionate about, like gaming. That's why you see us playing games and, you know, always like screaming on, you know, that's why you see Shu sometimes mauled and Claude always screaming, you know, things like that. But normally, like, even like, bro, like, listen, I don't know most of my best friends' like actual birthdays. I put it on a calendar. You know, I forget a lot of stuff. I'm not really focused on things. But if there's a girl I like, then I'll probably think about them all the time and, you know, message them all the time. It's true. The shoulder touch is a crush thing. I wouldn't say that's 100%, but I would say that's a good 60-70%. I don't think guys would touch a girl with that. Because, but I mean, it definitely depends on upbringing. But the way I was brought was, you know, you don't touch people without consent. But like, if there's a girl you like, then I will, you know, try to do subtle skinship for sure. So yeah, I think he likes you. Doom, doom, doom. He likes you, baby girl. Guys don't say good morning daily. I don't know how many guys are in chat right now, but I don't. unless it's like my girlfriend or like someone I like, I would never say good morning daily. Why don't you say good morning to your mom? I'm sorry. We don't live together, so I text them or like call them a couple times, but I don't do it all the time. Yeah, I say good morning to you guys more than my actual mother. Think about that. Think about that why. Think about that why? What does that even mean? Think about that, okay? All right, anyway. Think about why that is. Okay, there you go. That's the word. All right, next one. I mean, yeah, good morning, hi. Hyodo, please. OMG Lois? Oh, shit. Oh, yo, chat, am I cooked? Chat, the chat find out? Oh my god, I think chat, oh crap. Chat just, oh my god, am I cooked, chat? Uh-oh. Chat, am I cooked? Chat. Next submission. Oh my god. Okay. So, sorry. Spitting in some eye drops. Oh my god, okay. So back in high school, senior year. Second week of class. So that's really early. In senior year. Advanced Women's Chorus. What the hell is that? Like, what? Advanced Women's Chorus first period. I guess that's like choir? We're told we're getting a new student. I was the only senior in a class of 15 students. And the new student is also a senior. So the next day, naturally, we got sat together and we became friends. We got another class together and we ended up sitting and getting real close friends. Wait, what the hell does this mean? Wait, sorry. So he's trans, like transgender, I'm guessing. FTM, which means female to male. They. Oh fuck! Just cancel me already. So there's a female to male transgender who likes men. Does that count as being gay? I actually don't know. Does that count as being gay? I guess so, right? Oh god. Anyway, whatever. So they like men. This person likes men. This person likes men. She's gay. I don't know. You're not using the right pronouns, right? I get. Flash forward a few months, and like he's the kind of person who flirts with his friends a lot, and has told me he thinks I'm cute. Are you a guy? But it's Advanced Women's Chorus? And he got... Oh, I'm so... Okay, anyway. Somehow he entered... This transgender female to male entered Advanced Women's Chorus. Somehow. And likes men. And has told you that he thinks you're cute. So I had a different boyfriend over Christmas who I dumped in February. 2 days after I dumped him, this friend asks my ex out for Valentine's, and I found out, so he was like, oh, would you rather go with me instead? Wait, sorry. Oh, sorry. And I found out, ugh, period. So he was like, oh, would you rather go with me instead? Like, I'm gay, but you make me question things. Huh? Then I think the questioner might be a woman? Wait, but I'm so confused. There's like a gap. So the friend asked your ex out, who is a guy, because his different boyfriend was a guy, out for Valentine's. But then I'm guessing this friend was also to you, was like, oh, I'm sorry. Would you rather go with me instead? Like, I'm gay, but you make me question things. I think that's what they're trying to say. Then we take out the MS Paint. Then we went on the choir trip, and we were roomed alone together. Dude, this school, I think, okay, I need to talk to this school. Are you a guy or a girl? I think that matters a lot, but I'm assuming you're a girl because you're in Advanced Women's Chorus. But why in the hell did the school group you? And I guess some of the comments mentioned this. Someone tried to mention it. I guess the school just doesn't accept transgender kind of, you know what I mean, like the gender change. Anyway, went everywhere together, cuddled, and watched Wicked. Oh, that's a good movie. Nothing happened though. And then they ghosted you after graduation and blocked me. Are you asking me whether or not they like you? because they blocked you. So I think that's a pretty. Oh wait. Okay, this could be this is my brain canon. This is my total brain canon. Could it be that they were kind of waiting for you to make a move in the room? I don't know, maybe potentially. And the fact that you didn't kind of made them mad and they blocked you. It's the only from the information I have, it's the only thing I can make. But my brain canon, yeah. Otherwise, I mean, the answer's pretty obvious. I think they might have been interested in you at some points, but not anymore. But wow, that's a loaded. That was a loaded comment, a loaded submission. Oh my god. Yeah, low-key red flag though. I feel like anyone who blocks anyone without like proper discussion is 100% a red flag. That's how I see it. If they even had feelings before blocking, I mean, the fact that he said, you know, oh, I'm gay, but you make me question things. I mean, I feel like it's definitely a way of flirty. I don't think anyone, even though he was apparently flirty with his friends, like that's not something you just say, you know. So I think they were interested in you. Maybe not to love extent, but they were interested in you. But the fact that nothing happens in the room while watching Wicked, which by the way, if in the chat, my villains, if you guys ever do like, you know, get a relationship, you know, find a partner, and you're on your first date, Wicked is probably not the best movie to watch. Not exactly the sexiest movie. It's a stunning movie, great visuals, and people are, you know, really singing well. But if anything, if anything, it's kind of like, it's like two friends who are like really close, almost like hey yo, Yuri. But then there's like a guy, and then they kind of sorta not really fight over the guy. I don't know, it's a little complicated. I'd watch, I don't know, like, what's a sexy movie, guys? WALL-E. WALL-E's a pretty sexy movie. I'd watch WALL-E, actually, yeah. I would watch WALL-E for a first date. Hell yeah, I would. Dude, that's romantic as hell. I love WALL-E. Next, some 50 Shades of Grey. I mean, if you want that kind of nights, then sure. No wonder you're single. Get out. Just leave. Just get out of it. I swear to God. Kaicho kind of reminds me of Wally. Alright, next one. Wally is romantic in a very subtle way. Dude, Wally is head over heels for Eve. What are you talking about? They freaking danced into space. What do you mean? It was beautiful. It was so romantic. Anyway, next submission. Hi. Sorry if I made some mistakes. English is not my first language. That is okay, of course, and never apologize for not being able to properly speak English. My Japanese sucks like there's no tomorrow. There are robots? You're a robot! Robots can love too! Sorry. Well, this story time is pretty long, but I'm gonna try to say everything here. When I was like 10 years old, I liked a friend, and he likes me back. Alright, case closed, moving on. Alright, let's keep reading here. The thing is that I thought we were too young to have a relationship, so we just keep our feelings knowing that we liked each other. We felt that way for 6 years, and when we were 16, we started dating. But we broke up like 3 months after because we thought we were better as friends. But he kept talking to me like he wanted something else. Something else? And I was confused because we just broke up. After that, we both were on a different relationship, but we broke up with them with just some months of difference. Oh, I see. So we broke up, we broke up with our new boyfriend slash girlfriends in a similar kind of time frame. We were almost 18 at that moment, and we started to flirt, ? With me again, but the thing is, he started to flirt with me. But the thing is, after some weeks, that we started talking as more than friends, he just told us, like the group friends, so the mutual group, that he was in a relationship. Oh, okay. At least this one's a little more easy to follow. I was shocked, but TBH I didn't care too much because at the end we still being friends. Okay, so chat, the question here is essentially also let me see if I can set up my translator for you guys. But the question here is pretty obvious, right? There's this guy and this girl, they dated a bit, and you know, and they broke up, and then they kind of flirted, but then he ended up finding another person. Wait, I swear I watched a movie about this. Isn't that like Harry Meets Sally? That's a good question though. What do you guys think? Do you think the guy still liked her? I mean, I think so. I don't think a guy would flirt with a girl just randomly, right? What's the question? All right, so this is the scenario, guys, in case you guys are a little slow. Guy, girl, dates, childhood friend to lover, break up in 3 months. This is actually kind of important. 3 months, they break up, stay as friends, date someone else, break up, they start flirting with each other, then the guy's like, gotta find a different girl, and then they ended up dating the other girl. I have a question though, guys. Would you, and I kind of agree with, I think what people are leaning towards, like, probably, would you tell a friend group with your ex in it, ultimately an ex in it, that you got a new girlfriend? It's kind of my question. Like, let's say you dated someone almost 8 years ago, and you know, when we were 16, so 2 years ago, right? 2 years ago, you dated someone over 2 years ago, and then they broke up after 3 months, and then you tell that same group chat, hey, I found a girlfriend. I mean, they're friends now. I'm a personal believer there is no such thing as friends with teen exes. I'm sorry. That's my personal belief. There can be no such thing. If on good terms, I don't think so. I think there's I'm a personal believer that ashes are ashes, but ashes are still ash and still a fire until it completely burns out. That's how I believe. That's what I believe. But I think regardless though, the fact that he was able to do that is either he is completely over her, or he wants to make her jealous. And I'm not entirely sure how I believe, because the fact that they were flirting kind of makes me feel like it's probably a little bit more. I don't know, man. I'm also kind of wondering if he just kind of wanted to do like physical stuff with her. It's also kind of what I'm thinking. Like, and the reason I say this is because apparently even after they broke up, they were still friends, but he wanted quote unquote more. And I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that, what that means. You know what I mean? My conclusion, and of course, just take it as a grain of salt, is that he was kind of into you for your, and I'm so sorry to say this, your physical ability, your physical prowess, your assets. And then you guys dated for 3 months and realized, oh wait, apparently personality is very important in relationships. So you guys break up, stay as friends, but then it's kind of like, I was like, you know, kind of flirts with you a bit, but then realizes it's not going anywhere and ends up dating someone else. I think that might be that's my completely unprofessional opinion. Could be a totally different. He might be a decent person, you know. He might not actually just be after your body. So I have no idea. Maybe more. Maybe could be stamp. Dung. Need more discovery. Is it possible to stay friends after breaking up? I think it depends on a person. I know some people who are like, oh, you know, as long as it's a good breakup, you guys can stay friends. I don't know, man. Sorry, question. What if your future partner has a close guy bestie? listen, it is never in the boyfriend's right to tell a girl, oh, they're girlfriends. And the same way goes the other way too. But you know, you can never be like, oh, don't be friends with this person. But I'm also a strong believer that the girlfriend needs to have sense to keep certain distance with their quote unquote male best friends. Like, listen, man, if the guy is clearly worried about it, then the girl needs to do something to assure them properly. If instead they're like, don't worry about it, they're just friends, we're just friends, and they just keep hanging out like that, then the girl's kind of a dick. That's what I think. Red flag. Because I get it, right? A friend is a friend. And you know what? That's probably true. But emotions are difficult, you know? If a guy, or I mean, just think of it the flip way. You're a girl, and your boyfriend has this really close female best friend that apparently they've been playing around with for a long time. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go eat food with my female best friend. Don't worry, there's gonna be other friends too. It's okay. Ha ha ha. Don't worry, it's just friends. How would you feel? You bring up to your boyfriend, hey, I'm actually a little uncomfortable about this girl best friend. And he's like, don't worry about it. It's fine. We just talk about random stuff, you know? It's okay. Next day, he comes in. It's like, oh yeah, I told my best friend about you. Oh no, we're joking around. Don't worry about... Next submission. Oh, I got a question. Yeah, leave it on the chat. I'll get to it at some point. Yeah, totally. I'm not saying that you can't have friends, but you need to have boundaries. And make sure that you don't worry your partner. I think that's the biggest thing. Hi, Kaicho. I used to be in a group of 4 friends, with 2 of them. A and B liking our 3rd friend, C, who already has a... Wait, what? I used to be in a friend group of 4 friends, with 2 of them, A and B, liking our 3rd friend, C, who already had a boyfriend. Wait. So there's 4 people, A and B, A, B, C, D, or I guess A, B, C, U, Anon. And A and B both like C, but C already has a boyfriend. Yeah, A and B like C and OP is D. All right, this is gonna be a spicy story. You guys have been... I was a neutral friend for the most part, so those 2 guys usually vented to me about their woes and trying to woo her. I'm also low-key, and this, listen, man, you guys can totally judge me for saying this, but I'm also low-key on the side of, I feel like female and male friends are a thing. Of course, it could totally be a thing, but I feel like there used to be, the only way a female or a girl and a guy could be a friend is that there was some unrequited love in there. That's my personal take. Totally take it as a grain of salt, but I really think that a girl and guy could become friends later, but not in the beginning. That's how I feel. That's my take. I don't know. I don't think a girl and a guy could have just, assuming they're both straight, could have just been like, yo, let's be friends. I don't think so. I think if you ever ask your female/male friend, whoever, depending on your gender, and be like, did you actually like me? Assuming you didn't like them, did you actually like me? People would be like, a little bit. What are the villains in Kaiju then? We are lovers. So anyway, A and B likes our favorite friend C, who already has a boyfriend. I was a neutral friend for the most part, so those 2 guys usually vent to me about their woes and trying to woo her. I have a question. How does this even work? If we had never consented to this relationship, parasocial Oshi, is it too late to reject? It is too late to reject. I'm sorry. What about childhood friends? Oh, I think that's probably the one exception. I agree. I think childhood friends is the one exception. Which is, I think, potentially maybe that's why I like the childhood lover too, like lover's trope, because like you kind of, that's where it blossoms as you grow. You know. Anyway, so does A and B like work together, or like are they rivals, or like that's my question here. Are they like fighting each other? You know, is A and B like, yo, I'm gonna woo C first, and B's like, no. That must be difficult. So I told him to back off because she was already taken. Good on you. But my words fell on deaf ears. That's unfortunate. One day, C's boyfriend proposed. Let's go! Let's go, C's boyfriend! Yeah, claim! Yes, sir! Yo, yo, yo! Let's go! Do. That's right. Defeated. A and B. Defeated. Claim your righteous marriage certificates. Hell yeah. Now, this caused A and B to spiral. I'm really sorry to say this, but like, what the fuck is wrong with that? Why are they spiraling over a taken woman? What the fudge? Anyway, can A and B kiss? B isolated himself. Why did B isolated himself? And by the way, in parentheses, it says, don't feel bad. He was exposed for being a creep later. I want to hear that story. And A decided to try flirting with me. Do you see this? Do you see the situation? I am so shocked by this entire situation that my glasses are falling off. That is how just shocking, terrifying, and low-key, slightly creepy this entire thing is. Now, I'm extremely oblivious, so when A started complimenting me out of the blue, talking to me more, doing things that he never did before, I was insanely confused. He even made a joking remark about me becoming his girlfriend. You see this? Glasses are flying off again. And I brushed it off. Weeks later, I realized I was being used as a rebound. A rebound? It's not even a rebound because they never even dated. A is just desperate. A is just like... A rebound is technically when you break up with a girl or a guy, of course, and you jump onto someone else because you're just you miss that love. They didn't even date. C was taken. Luckily, he moved college campuses not long after that, and I also got exposed for being a creep. TLDR, maybe being single isn't so bad. Wow. Well, I mean, I guess this isn't really a question, but just rather like, a funny love story. Yeah, I think A and B was incredibly creepy people. I think anyone who is into, intentionally into a taken person, is a creepy person. I just think they are. And like, as much as I like friends to lovers, I feel like trying to push that is a little... Like, push that unnaturally is... It's just creepy. It's a very fine line. They did not deserve C, absolutely. And they did not deserve a non too. Good thing they were turned... Wait, I do wonder what you mean by they got exposed for being a creep. Like, I wonder what that means, though. Anyway, next submission. Thank you so much for the submission. Hi Kacho, here's a story. So there's this boy that liked me for 2 years. Woo, nice. And all I did in that 2 years is friend zone him. Listen, man. Listen, I'm not saying that you did I'm not saying that you did a bad thing, right? Thank you. Next. Listen, man. Listen. I'm not saying that you did a bad thing. You're of course you shouldn't force yourself to like someone. But as a person who was on the other side of that, it do be like that, huh? we would video call each other every single day, and that time I got, I got the pandemic virus. He took notes and homeworks down for me and told his mom to send it to my house. Oh, he's so sweet. Inside the books, he had candies and snacks he took from the house, and we also would call each other up for online classes during pandemic. Content warning, we were primary school kids and I was there just to study and get good grades. Content warning? Like, why? Oh, are you saying that like if you weren't primary school kids and you're high school, then you would go to that person's place and like sleep in the freaking bed? Cause I thought that was just anime only. I thought when a girl calls you over and be like, you want to study at my place, we just study. Also, if you're primary school kids, I don't think the term friend zone really works here. I like to think of it as y'all just... And also, okay, there's a lot of things I want to say. But anyway, let's keep reading this. I used to tutor him English, and he literally hand makes me my birthday gift and gave it to me. Aww. All I did was, okay, thanks. Now we're just friends. In primary school? Oh, I guess if you're 5th grade, then maybe. I feel like a lot of girls in my 5th grade was like pretty mature. Yeah. So Kaicho, I technically friend-zoned him for studies, but he was a great fella, athletic, badminton player in primary school. Yeah, we still talk until this day. He has a girlfriend and he would ask me for advice and show me the love letter his girlfriend gave him. So yeah, we chill. His parents still ask him about me till this day. I thought you were... Well, there's nothing to... There's no question asked here. Yeah, pretty clearly that he used to like you. You friends on him, intentionally or unintentionally. And you move on. Easy peasy. That's pretty good. Having said, wow, sugoi ne. This primary school's kid is more romantic than most men I know. Or at least most... Actually, that's not true. I feel like most men I know are actually pretty romantic. No, they're pretty awkward. But most men online that I know. That's actually really cute. Like giving a textbook or like, like helping out with your homework and giving a textbook and, putting in some candy. Oh, that's sweet. Maybe I gotta take notes. Wait, where's my notepad? Here's another one. Well, my ex texted me after 10 months. And all he texted was, I have a tiny question. Do you want to run it back? And I was stunned after reading that. Honestly, we broke up on mutual terms, but I've really lost all romantic feelings from him, and that message was such a turnoff. Turnoff from what, exactly? What do you mean by turnoff? Like what? What do you mean? What? I'm sorry. What do you mean by turnoff? Wait, Anon, I'm just a little confused about what do you mean by turn off. Like, if you had no romantic feelings for them, then why were you turned off? For what? Of what? Like it was already 0, right? I'm confused. What? What was turned off? I thought the switch was already off. Anyway, apparently they didn't really like that. I didn't know how to reply, so I ended up using one of my reaction stickers of you... Of me? You sent him a Vermillion sticker to reject him? Girl, I don't want to be part of this. Girl, I don't want to be part of this. No, dude, get me out of your... Take me out of your drama. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. You don't listen, man. I'm fine. Okay. That's crazy. After that became apparently now they have mutual friends. He showed him the chat and it's an inside joke. That's interesting though. I like if your ex reached out to you 10 months after. Somehow Vermillion has something to do with it. Yeah, this is my problem now. If your ex reached out to you 10 months after, huh? I feel like a year is kind of enough. Like, I don't know. I just don't really. I'm a firm believer that, like, unless you guys broke up for external reasons, like, I don't know, like education, money, whatever, I don't know, or like, you know, it became long distance or something. Otherwise, I don't know if going back to your ex is a good idea. Like, y'all broke up for a reason, you know? Hey, Kaicho. They're probably single and lonely. Probably, yeah. Hey, Kaicho. Not gonna lie, I'm still not sure if this story was because okay, and I just want to say this because literally every couple I know that did go back together dated for like a month and broke up. They were like, "Oh yeah, this is why we broke up. What a waste of time." It's crazy. You have me, oppa. 맞네, that's true. Anyway, hey Kaicho, not gonna lie, I'm still not sure if this story was considered flirting or just being friendly. So, figured I'd share. Alright, finally we're going back on topic, guys. In my grad school class, we are separated into different groups to foster bonding and community. Oh, wait, okay, sure. And this guy is in my community, so we often get grouped up for assignments. A weird grad school, but okay, sure. So basically you guys are like separated into like little houses, like little groups. Okay. One day I brought matcha to class and nice choice. I love matcha. And during our assignment, he leans over to whisper to me, "You brought matcha. That's so performative." And I joked back saying it's not performative because I'm not a guy, so it's different. Huh? Wait, huh? Huh? Wait. Does matcha give you? Is matcha like eel? Does it give men the strength? Wait, what does that mean? Huh? I don't know about it. Performative males? Wait, is that a thing? Yeah, don't you guys know the saying like eel gives men like the energy to like keep going? Anyway, so matcha does that too? What the hell's a performative male? Male performative. It's like an no, not an aphrodisiac. It's like it gives you a lot of energy. I don't know if I want to talk about this. Bro, I'm already like borderline on say-so now. Like I feel like everyone thinks I'm on say-so even though I'm super say-so. I'm trying to keep my say-so image, okay? What the hell is a performative man? What? Male performative is a slang term for a man who insincerely performs certain behaviors to appear appealing, especially to women. Often by adopting traits perceived as progressive or sensitive without genuine belief. Oh, so like when I put on a maid outfit, right? Yo, I'm a male performative, or sorry, a performative man. Or something like that, I don't know. You're right, guys. I am no longer gonna become a male performer. I am never gonna put on that maid outfit ever again. So long story short, it's basically a guy who does things that girls would like so that they could get the girl? Question mark? I guess so. Wait, in this thumbnail there's like labubus, but I love Pop Marts! And I like matcha! I need a lot of sugar in it too, but... I don't know, maybe... Yeah, that's... I don't know. Huh. Actually, this is why we're breaking up? Damn. Not again. I'm performative. I'm a performer. I don't know. a performative guy. I have no idea what that means. So wait, are you still performative if you genuinely like it? Question mark. Dude, I love Pop Marts. Dude, I love Skull Panda unironically. Anyway, I got it. Okay, I understand now. We're separated into different groups to blah 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 blah. Oh, so that's so he leans over to you and whispers, "You brought matcha. That's so performative." And I joked back saying it's not performative because I'm not a guy, so it's different. And I turned it back on him, calling him performative because he organized a group order to get matcha from Japan. What the fuck? What? Okay, hopefully you guys are in Japan, because what? And how his Anki remotes, I think they are in Japan. Anki remoto. I don't know why I said that in a Japanese way. Something used for flashcards is pink with a Misc on it, and he jokingly got offended and asked other members in our group if he's performative. Okay. Ever since then, when we randomly are in the same room, he brings up how not performative he is. So I either gave this man a complex about being performative, or he might be flirting, I don't know. You gave him a complex. That's low-key a no-brainer, I'm sorry. No, listen, man. I cannot imagine any guy. Yeah, he's performative complex. You know, he's a little concerned about his performativity. Yeah, he sounds like he's butthurt. I think that's what it is. I think it's simple as that. No, because like literally, I cannot listen. Think of it this way. Like, let's say a girl comes up to me and says, huh, "Yeah, you're kind of like you're like, I don't know, you're kind of like too baby girl to be a man or something. I don't know, something like that, right?" And then I start, dressing up in like suits or something, like more like quote unquote men outfit, and be like, "Hey, am I still too baby girl to be a man?" That's not flirting. I'm butthurt. I'm just super butthurt. That's all it is. I'm sorry. That's all it is. I would not be flirting with you by saying, "Yo, look at this. Am I still too baby girl?" Like, no. The answer is yes, by the way. Could never win. Next story. Oh shoot, Nier Automata is 50% on Steam. Dear Kaicho, there's this guy I've liked for some time. He's goofy, nice, and super friendly. Super good looking too. But unfortunately, others think the same. Okay. I've gotten to know him for almost about... I've always wondered about this. This is completely random. But when I look at my model, I wonder if I somehow, in real life, if I'm able to, move my eyes, to different directions. Some people can do that. Like, they could, focus the eyes in, into one direction or, into separate directions. Like, would my model do that too? I don't think so. Let me try focusing on my one finger. No, I don't think it does it. No. Sorry. Anyway. 3 years in this company, and I've been wondering about this for a long time. Because, how would it track? Would it go in left and right? Would it go left? Which one would it prioritize? People say he looks like a certain Korean star, hence the unfortunate. Does he look like Lee Jong-wook? Because then I'd understand. I've gotten to know him for almost about a year, and it was definitely crush at first sight. We don't talk regularly since he's just a semester below me, so our classes seems to clash often. But whenever he sees me around, he would peek over. Oh, he looks like Pyeonwoo? Oh shoot. Yo, give me his number. Really hot K-pop guy. Anyway, so I've gotten to know him for almost a year. He was definitely crush at first sight. We don't We don't talk regularly since he's just a semester below me, so our classes seems to clash often. But whenever he sees me around, he would peek over until I see him, and sometimes if I don't know... Wait. Guys, this is the important part. He would peek over until I see him. And sometimes if I don't notice, then he'd call me out just for a simple hi. When I initially wanted to try him... Wait. Do girls say that? Do gals, do you be like, yo, maybe I should try him? Is that what you guys say? Is that a phrase? I don't think any guy was like, yo, I'm gonna try her. I don't think anyone says that. Yo. Is it not? Yo. Yeah, let me try him today. Sorry to put you on the spot. That's pretty funny though. Anyway, I kind of like that phrase. Maybe I'll use it later. When I initially wanted to try him, he had a girlfriend at the time, so I ended up just being friends with him. But he broke up with her just about a couple of months ago. I was trying to read chat and... God damn it. With her just about a couple months ago. So I wanted to try and confess my feelings for him, but I don't think he seems generally interested in me romantically, especially considering that he has people confessing to him left and right. God damn it, is this really a K-drama? I'm content with how things are as of currently, but I don't want to be heartbroken again if he has another girlfriend. What do I do? Wait. What should you do? I will put this in the perspective of... Listen, I apologize because I can't give you my perspective because I never had girls confess to me, but I never had girls confess to me left and right before. I do feel like, and I say this truthfully, I do feel like handsome guys live a different life. Like handsome / beautiful women, they live different lives than people who are lesser so. And not necessarily a better life, but they do live different. Like, you know, it's kind of like how, like, let's say the richest man, like, let's say Elon Musk comes down and we look at this melon, this beautiful, like, it's funny because Musk is like a muskmelon. Anyway, I don't know what. Anyway, look at this beautiful melon. The melon's like $5. I'm like, I mean, I'm sure it's tasty, but like $5 for a melon. I mean, actually no, that's probably cheap. $10, $10 for a melon. You know, probably not bad. Elon Musk is like, he probably isn't even thinking about buying. It's like, wait, why would I pay for? We'll be both thinking, why would I pay for a melon? Because I'll be like, it's pricey. He'll be like, why would I want a melon when I could be like eating something so much better? You know what I mean? We think differently. We think totally differently. So, what I'm trying to say is, if I were in this position, if this guy was like me, not just a guy, random guy, not too bad looking, decent guy, and I was reaching out to you, you know, calling out to you, you know, like, hey, hi, you know, something like that, in the same class, and we're friends and stuff, and you asked me out, I'd be like, sure. I'm clearly into you, at least like maybe not certainly lovingly, but you know, I'm interested in you. You know, I don't think I would call out to a girl and say hi necessarily. Even if we're friends in a class, I'll probably just like poke her and be like, yo, how was that class? You know, something like that. But I feel like if a guy is super popular, then this might I feel like the whole peeking over and just saying hey to you, might just be alpha male behavior. They just know how to like, they just have, it's like, you know, alpha male behavior, if you guys don't know what that means, it's basically, you talk about performative men, there's this type of men who are called alpha males, who essentially do all the right things that girls like. They just know. They just freaking know. I don't know how they do it, but they just hit all the right buttons, no matter what, and they make all the girls' hearts go ba-dum ba-dum. It's incredible. It's like a superpower. It's like a superpower. So I guess long story short, I have no idea. But I have a feeling you probably don't have a chance. But that's the definition of alpha male. You guys are thinking Omegaverse. I'm thinking reality. There we go. There. See? There we go. You see that? You see the chat right there? There we go. Hey. I'm sorry, guys. Men can't get pregnant. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We literally don't have the skeletal structure for it. Anon doesn't have a chance at all? No. They have a chance. Absolutely. And my advice to Anon is you should ask him out. When it comes to asking a guy out though, or I guess anyone out though, it's all about timing. It's all about making a good romantic feeling. Don't just be like, after class is like, hey, you want to date me? Oh, it's the worst. That's the worst. I feel like that's just not, it's just not it. It's just not it, chat. But you know, maybe like in the nights, or like, you know, you're walking back home in class, maybe it's a little cold, kind of show a little girliness, be like, oh, I'm a little cold. The guy's like, you want my jacket? You know, guys kind of like being slightly a little protective, you know, they like that. You know, kind of feeling that like they're necessary, that they're quote unquote useful, being of help, they like that. And then the girl will be like, hey, by the way, you know, just, you know, I wanna try you. But yeah, long story short, it's not like I don't think you have, I don't think it's not that you have a chance. I just feel like if you're going to, because you said that you don't want to be heartbroken again, and I feel like that means you definitely need the closure. You definitely ask them out. It's just do it properly, you know? Don't do it randomly. Don't do it randomly. I think that's basically my advice to you. Aqua, welcome to the villain ship. Thank you. Thank you for remembering me. There's a saying that to get to a man's heart is through their stomach. I thought it was the other way around. I thought the saying was to get to a woman's heart was through their stomach. I thought... Hey, wait a second. Yeah, good luck, Conan. If you end up dating Byeonuzok, just you know, reach out. I'd like to be friends with him. And maybe I could try. That's so funny. Hello, Kaicho. In 2019, I was using a dating app that was also like a streaming app. I met a handsome gentleman that I had matched up with. Anytime either of us were streaming on the app, we always joined each other's stream. Wait. There's a dating app where you stream and you could join the other person's stream? Huh? Okay. Sure. We even got to a point where we exchanged each other's Instagrams and messaged each other from there. So I guess it works? Wait, what's it called, by the way? I'm kind of curious now. But I guess it works. It's not dirty. No, I'm not saying it's dirty. No, I'm not saying it's dirty. Oh, I didn't even consider that, but okay, I guess that is a possibility, yeah. Oh, I guess it could be dirty. No, but I just thought it was a very interesting concept. Never even thought about it. Huh, interesting. So they exchanged each other's Instagram and then messaged each other from there. That's pretty cool. Pippelin, welcome. Thank you for remembering me. Thank you. 24 months. Let's go. We even got to a point. He would be one of the first to like any new selfies I posted. Okay. At one point, I posted a selfie wearing glasses, and it wasn't long before he posted a selfie of himself also wearing glasses. Aww, what the hell? At this point, I had developed feelings for him. We lived in different states, but I was willing to have a long-distance relationship. Even one of the devs of the app joked about being a couple. What the hell is this app? And how... Wait. Why is the devs... Huh? Should I like... Are you guys like on social media? Like, I feel like you guys might be famous. What the hell? But the devs are like, yo, that's cute. Even the... Y'all so cute. Even the devs are like, yo, you're cute though. Yeah, the devs are on your side. That's crazy. This was when I decided to shoot my shot because I assumed he felt the same. What do you mean by assumed? I finally DM'd him and told him of told him of my feelings. But the next day, he left the dating app and deleted his Instagram? I was very sad and also left the dating app. Was it wrong to assume he liked me? Huh? I think, Chad, there's a... Yeah, first of all, exactly. It's a dating app, though? Hello? What are you... I think what happened is probably twofold. Or not twofold. I think there's two things that could have happened. Yeah, that did kind of turn dark fast. Thank you so much for remembering me, though. No, but the thing is, I think they did message each other. I think when they say I finally DM'd him, I think what that meant was like, you know, I finally DM'd him of my feelings. Because they say in the message they exchanged each other's Instagram, they messaged each other, so they did talk. I think what happened though, you had an ad. Long story short, girl thought the guy liked her, and clear signs that he did, but when she asked him out, he said no. I think what happened was that either he already found someone else at the time. Catfish? Ooh, I didn't even consider that. But what did they game out of it? Maybe it's a catfish. It's possible. But I think what I think in my head, assuming it's not a catfish, they might have just found someone else. Maybe. Maybe I don't know what the exact timeline is, but it's possible that he kind of just forgot that he had the dating app, or like, you know, just had something else going on, and maybe he fell for someone else. And then you DM'd him and was like, whoops, I already found someone, and then he just closed off all things. Could be that. But then the second thing is, and this could align with the whole idea of, you know, attention, catfishing. I feel like my understanding of catfishing is that people kind of do it either to scam people, which could be evil. Trust me, I wasn't catfished because we video called Sweet Tori, no! No! No, but like, not so much catfishing as like, changing, like acting like a guy, acting like a girl, anything like that. But it could be like a attention thing too. It could possibly be an attention thing. He really liked your attention, but then he kind of got scared of commitments. I think though, here's some closure to my sweet Anon, is that I think he definitely liked you, or at the very least was interested in you, and it's not your fault. I think you did everything right, and I think it was very cute. And I think the only reason it didn't work out was because he didn't give you the closure that you deserved. I'm so sorry, man. Also, yeah, can you share the app? I'm not gonna curious. Also, it's 2019, so hopefully you're over it now. But like, yeah, that's crazy, man. That's unfortunate. So sorry, though. Am I joining the app? Yo, do they take VTubers? Yo, guys, I'm dropping YouTube. I'll see you. I'll see you on the app. I don't want to out the app. Oh, I guess it's kind of like a small app then. Anyway, okay. Next submission. Hi, Kaicho. Does VTubing count as catfishing? Well, the thing is, I'm a real 2D anime boy, so I don't know what you mean by catfishing. Let me try that. There we go. Hi, Kaicho. I've been curious about this for a while, and there's a girl I go to school with, and we both are very much weebs. I've been getting like these weird advertisements of like, yo, did you know that there's a dating app for otakus? Like, what? Yeah, it was called a boba or matcha or something. I forget. Like, can you stop recommending this to me? Thanks. And we're the only people in my class who publicly like VTubers and weeb culture. But recently, we've been talking a lot more, and I mean a lot more, and I worried if she is flirting with me by sending all these bestie couple TikTok trends to do. I don't know if Anon is here, but are you a girl or a guy? This become. I didn't think I would be asking this question, but from the first submission, this became very important. Actually, no, that will kind of out Anon, so maybe not. But I'm gonna assume you're a boy. Oh, it's you? There you go. I see. You're a guy, and your ad is my Pookie Wookie Vermillion. I appreciate that, brother. My homie right there. I love that. I love that for you. Anyway, I can be bi. That's true. I go to school with but recently we've been talking a lot more, and I mean a lot more, and I am worried if she is flirting with me by sending all these bestie couple TikTok trends to do. Are those like, I never watched any. I've seen a couple like like those couple workout trends where like the guy kind of like essentially bends the girl in like around it, like he holds her up or something. Like those weird like couple yoga positions. It's crazy stuff. Like the couple yoga challenge, I think was a thing. Let me see if I could quick. Yeah, dude, there's like this one. There's like this guy's holding up a girl, and the girl's like freaking victory posing on her knee. It's crazy stuff, man. Excuse me, what? It's not sexual. Get your minds out of the gutter, you freaking Omegaverse people. My God. Sorry about that. Recently, we've been talking a lot more. Today, she asked me to go somewhere with her. She also watches you, so want to stay vague. Hey, girl! Hey, yo! Listen, man. So my homie, my bro, Pookie at Pookie Wookie, my Pookie Wookie Vermillion, my bro over there, right? He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's been watching me for a long time. I could vouch. He bought me. He let me drive his Ferrari the other day. Yeah, let me drive his Ferrari the other day. Because I quickly had to go get some groceries. I ran out of eggs. He gave me his black car too. It was pretty awesome. Pretty cool guy. Just saying. I'm just saying, if any of y'all beautiful ladies happen to have a good friend who happens to like VTubers and weeb culture, and you might have potentially been sending them TikTok trends. I'm just saying, my bro Pookie Wookie, he's pretty good. He's pretty cool, man. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, my bro. My bro, yo, bros. I love my bro. I love my bro villains. Anyway, but yeah, today she asked me to go somewhere with her, and next week I want to go. I was just wondering from the great charismatic Kaicho if there's any way you think I can get a clear answer. To get a clear answer? Oh, don't ask. I know chat, I think some people are like, yo, just ask her. I don't think we should ask. I feel like that, as another Anon said, that's kind of a turnoff. Like, or not so much of a turnoff, but you're kind of putting them on a spot, It's very possible that they're still kind of like checking things out. Maybe they're testing the waters. They want to see if they're into you. You know what I mean? I feel like if they're, I'm just thinking this in my personal opinion, of course. If I were in their shoes, right? I kind of like this girl. I'm sending them TikTok trends, a couple of trends. I'd be like, it would be cute if we do this together. We both watch Vermillion, the Almighty. We have good common interests, probably the only in the school. And I ask her, hey, you wanna go somewhere? It'd be pretty cool. And then the girl suddenly be like, hey, do you like me? I'd be like, I don't know. I guess no. Like, I don't know. Probably not. And I think I'll kind of be a little tensed up, maybe even a little stressed. You know what I mean? Like, because at this point, I'm not 100%. I might be like maybe 40, maybe 50. Kind of be like, I like this person enough to go somewhere with them, but I don't know if I really like you. I don't know if I'm ready to be in a committed relationship with you. So I don't think you should ask, but I think you should go. Absolutely. I think you should go. And if you're into this person, you dress well, you know, dress nice and fun, you know, have a good time. Don't force yourself though, Mr. Pookie Wookie, you know, just have fun. Just have fun. Have fun, enjoy. I don't know where you guys going, but you know, have fun, have a good time. And if things work out, you know, if things sound good, you know, you're having a good time, then you know, if you're into them, then maybe you should ask. I think that's how it is. It's not, it's, I like, I know, I understand that, you know, ultimately in this whole stream too, there's this idea that relationships and this whole thing is very difficult. It's all a game, things like that. People are playing around. I totally get it. But long story short, and this is fundamentally true, a relationship is when when a person likes a different person, right? And a relationship won't happen unless both people like each other. It's that simple. It's really that simple. And you know, and if you want closure, when the time is right, ask them out. Don't ask a person out before you know that, you know, ask the person out when you guys have a feeling that y'all like each other. Kind of, it's not that difficult. I feel like we kind of blow it up out of proportion. I was on a call with her watching the stream and had to leave as soon as this came on. And you are on a call with her too? My Pookie Wookie Vermillion. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, next one. Hey, good luck, Pookie Wookie. Let me know. Let me know next week or whenever this is. Hi, Kaicho. Sorry, this might be a bit long and all over the place, but here we go. Also, for context, we're both in our first year of university now. Over the... Where is the priority, it seems? I'm sharing this. It's... Yeah. I mean, of course, guys. I know some of you guys are probably dating. Show of hands. Who's here? Who here has a partner? Who here is dating / you know, has a partner? Might be married, who knows? I just want to see. Married, me, yes. Me. Okay, awesome. All right, mods. Ban them. Married to bed considered? No, that's pretty damn single. I'm not gonna. I got dumped 2 months ago. Oh, brother. Oh, Crystal, come here. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. Be like that. Yes, at Noilimravrev. Ban them right now. Sorry, boss, that goes against regulations. God damn those regulations. Oh, it's a random question. Seriously, though. I don't even know why I asked that. Good for you guys. Oh, no, now I remember why I asked that. Even so, your priority is me, though, right? Yes. Over the summer, one of my friends told me he used to like me back in high school. He gave me an exact time frame of 2 years. But I don't know if it's really accurate. Wait, what? Sorry, what? Wait, why do I... Wait, I feel like I didn't understand that sentence. I'm like single because you're my type? Winks at you. Over the summer, one of my friends told me he used to like me back in high school. He gave me an exact time frame of 2 years. So are you saying that he liked you 2 years ago? Or like for 2 years? Kind of confused what that means. Like during a class trip, supposedly after he stopped liking me, we were in the car and out of nowhere he held my hand. When I asked him about it later, he said he just likes physical contact. Huh? What? 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 Who the hell says that, bro? Yo, why you touching me, bro? I just like physical contact, bro. Yo, I just wanted to try you out, bro. That's a weird sentence. What the hell? What? Who says that? I just like physical contact. But honestly, the only time I've ever seen him do that is with a different girl he told me he had a crush on before. Oh, okay. And then when we text, sometimes for hours at a time, he'll ask if I'm texting anyone else that much. He'll ask if I'm texting, and he says I'm the only one he texts like that. He's always the one starting the conversations, sometimes even more than once a day. Lately, he's been offering to drive to my university and also asking if I want to be on call with him and his friends. But is this all platonic? Huh? Huh? It's like that meme. If I could raise my hand, I'll do it right now. You know that meme of like that guy with the glasses and like the butterfly? It's like, is this flirting? That should have been my thumbnail. Yo, yeah, I should have done that. Is this flirting? Like what? No, yeah, I mean, chat. Like, I'm sorry, but yeah, like nothing about this is platonic. I'm sorry. I'm gonna see if I could find an art of that. Or like, no, chat. Listen, man. If anyone draws me in that meme, I might change the thumbnail. I think that's exactly what I should do. Or maybe that's a highlight reel. But yeah, dude, I think they're totally flirting with you. Huh? I mean, you literally said that your friend used to like you back in high school too. What are you talking about? So confused. I said this before, I'll say it again. I feel like when a guy touches a girl, it's pretty clear. I think. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Wait, are kids these days just touching people? Like, are we just all touching each other for like no reason? It's weird. It's really weird, man. I don't get it. I don't get your generation. Back in my day, we would ask for consent before we touched people. It's weird. My phrasing? Just you Megaverse people. I didn't even think of that. Oh my god, come on. A few years back, I mentioned in one of my private Instagram stories that I would love to randomly receive Lego flowers someday. Honestly, low-key, Lego flowers are kind of cute. Though, I don't know, it depends on a girl. What they like. I feel like real flowers are definitely pretty real. Anyway. And a few months later, on a random hangout, one person from my friend group suddenly gifted us accessories. Not weird for him since he likes gifting people random stuff he thinks they'll like. But at the end of the hangout, when we were waiting with him to get picked up by his brother, he suddenly said, "Oh right, before I forget." He pulled out a Lego sunflower from his backpack, then gave it to me and told me, "I remember you posting about wanting one. So now you have one." We're still very good friends today. Okay, first of all, listen, Anon, I'm not sure if you're a girl, but assuming you're a girl and assuming he's a guy, I beg you, if you like this guy at all, do a little bit of flirting, do a little bit of pushing. And here's why I say this. There's 3 tells that is very clear that he likes you. No, so if the guy likes gifting people, maybe it's platonic. No, you don't understand. On a random hangout, the guy gifted people accessories. But at the end of the hangout, he goes up to Anon and gives her a flower, which was something that she posted that she wanted. That's the key. After the hangouts, after everything's over, privately. That's the key. That is the key. That's tell number one. So obviously that is like the cutest thing, and honestly, quite honestly, romance 101. It was posted long ago too. Yeah, for sure. Like he said, I remember. He's like, hey, I remember you like this. Tell number two. Yeah, that's the tell number two. Remembering something that you posted a month ago. That means he was thinking about it and he wanted to give this to you. There's really no tell number three. I don't know why I said that. There's only two tells. But I will... Verver, are you proud of me breaking a relationship that wasn't mine 4 times? You're evil. Anyway, but... I could also tell that he's incredibly shy. And here's why. There's a Lego rose that they sell. There's Lego roses that they sell in the store as well. And I don't know what exactly you posted on your Instagram story, but I promise you, if he liked you and he was a little more outgoing, he would have gotten you roses. Sunflowers are pretty, but I wouldn't have gotten that unless I was shy. Or sorry, I feel like I would have done that actually, because I'm super shy as well. I would probably have given them a Lego, given someone I like a Lego sunflower as well instead of a Lego rose. The fact that they did it months after as well, probably. And I think most importantly, the fact that you guys are still friends. I think he just doesn't have the guts to ask you out, but I'm like 96% sure that he likes you. Though, to be fair, this was a few years back though, so I have no idea. I don't know, he might have grown out of it, but I think at least back then, it was like pretty damn sure that he liked you. That's cute though. How big and complex is the flower? I feel like the sunflower one was... Good question, let me see. Lego sunflower. The other 4%? Other 4% is he just happens to be incredibly like... He's just a cool guy. It's a cool, thoughtful guy. I don't know. Oh, Lego sunflower is pretty. Actually kind of nice. Maybe I'll get one myself. Hi Kaicho, I don't really know if this qualifies as a small gesture, but I wanted your thoughts on this anyway. I'm taking an introductory language class and want to continue with the following class. Lego Handcam. Oh, getting the permissions for Lego Handcam, that would be fun. Ooh. Taking an introductory language class and want to continue with the following class, but the spring semester isn't offering it, so I have to take a placement test to skip a level ahead. Oh, interesting. Okay, here we go. That's awesome. I found a classmate who's also interested in taking the placement test and plans to self-study for it. So I asked him if he'd be interested in being study buddies, because, you know, it'd be helpful to have someone you can actually converse with, considering it's a language elective. No, I totally agree. I think one of the best ways to learn a language is to actually speak it. He agreed and asked me for my Instagram, and then a few days later... Is that how kids these days, by the way, connect? Back in my day, we would exchange phone numbers. I don't know if you guys still have that. You know, those numbers. It's a 10-digit code, you see, and you plug it in, and you either call them or I don't know if you know what a phone call is anymore. So y'all just exchange Instagrams? That's crazy. You do social media so they can't be creepy with your number? I feel like social media is easier to be creepy. Don't you like literally like your photos are on... I don't know, it's confusing. I don't understand your generation, young'uns. Then a few days later asked via text if I was still down to study for it and that we should start on it early. Huh? Okay. If I was still down to study for it... And yeah, in my head, I thought, oh, we'll just mark each other's homework and do dialogue practice on the phone. But he proposed to meet at least once a week over the span of 8 weeks, one-on-one, off campus, at a cafe. Am I reading into it too much? I want to hear my chat's opinion first. So to summarize, basically, this girl, I'm assuming, to get to a guy. Actually, is it a guy? Might be, yeah, it is. The girl goes to a guy. He's like, "Hey, it looks like you're taking the placement test too. You want to study with me?" He's like, "Sure. Let's exchange the Instagram." And he's like later, a few days later, be like, "Hey, we should start early. You wanna meet once a week and off campus, maybe at a cafe, and just practice the language." What do you guys think? I'm gonna get some water while you guys think about this. Alright guys, I'm back. 50-50? I'm gonna be very honest, Anon. Right now, you are definitely reading into it way too much. I feel like 50-50 is honestly generous too. I would probably give it a solid 9, like maybe 70, 80-ish that he just wants to study. Cause like I feel like I would do the same. Like if someone came out to be like, "You want to study for the placement test together?" I'd be like, "Yeah, sure, I guess, why not?" And then I feel like doing a phone call and practicing and looking over the notes is actually not the first thing I would think of. I think the first thing I would think of is, yeah, let's meet up and practice the language together. Now, I admit that I would also probably think, well, should just talk in the campus or talk in the library. Going to the cafe, I feel like also, going to a cafe makes sense too. Like it's nicer to talk there instead of just in the library. But I do feel like you're reading a little too much right now. Yeah. I think it's a little I think it's too early. It's definitely too early to tell. And the thing about, love or like relationships is anyway, often than not, it's kind of a gradual thing anyway. So, I'm not saying that there's no chance, because I low-key feel like you might like him. But as of now, I think right now it's just like, developmental, if anything. But it's a good question. Thank you so much. Hello, Kachi. This was back in high school, but I still think about it sometimes. The waiting game? I mean, yeah, I feel like sometimes, like, love is really about timing. It really is. It really, really is. Hello, Kachi. This was back in high school, but I still think about it sometimes. There was this guy in junior year who always went out of his way to talk to me, even taking longer routes from classes just to walk with me. Hey, that rhymed! Oh, that's pretty... Yo. Hey. There was this guy in junior year who always went out of his way to talk to me, even taking longer routes from classes just to walk with me. Hey. Okay, sorry. I found it odd since he had friends he could walk with and it would have been shorter. In senior year, he still took longer paths and sat with me after school while we waited for rides. Okay. Sometimes he'd stay until V Dragon Dugabo Bobaladen. Okay, sorry. I'm focusing. Sometimes he'd stay until I got picked up and then leave, and I later found out he had club meetings those days, so he didn't need to be there. His little sister also mentioned things I'd only told him, so I think he talked about me. Okay. I mean, so far so good, in my honest opinion, right? Right, Jace? But it all stopped after I jokingly called him a loser. Now in parentheses, they say, I bully guys I'm close with, working on it, lol. Well, fair. Listen. To be fair. I know a couple female streamers who also are very like quote unquote mean, jokingly mean. So yeah, that's just it could be their way of just playing around, right? Though I will say, because you brought this up, and I'm just gonna say this: don't call anyone a loser. It's not cool. It's not cool. It's not cool. And also, yeah, again, it really does depend on the person. Yeah, I think if someone called me a loser, I'll probably cry. I'd probably cry. I feel like that's probably worse than calling me like some like Oh. Sorry guys, my stream is cutting for some reason. How's it now? Try refreshing. Is it back? Sorry about that. I think it cut for like a couple seconds. Sorry about that. Anyway, so, and then Anon says, after that, he didn't sit with me anymore and only walked with me if I asked. Do you think he was just trying to be my friend and I hurt his feelings? Or was it something else, like maybe he liked me and then lost interest, so he stopped hanging around me? You definitely hurt his feelings, 100%. As for whether he wanted to be a friend or liked you, I mean, he was interested, but I have a feeling... I just don't know if this was romantic. Like the fact that he took longer paths to walk with you, to sit with you after school, even though he didn't have to. I mean, that's all, clear signs of him liking you. I don't know if he loved you, but because I feel like he didn't do anything in particular that made me think like, oh, he likes you. Like, you know what I mean? Like So don't get me wrong. He committed a lot of effort and time to Anon, and that's definitely usually a telltale sign. But then there's usually a follow-up, right? Be like, he then told me that he wanted to go somewhere with me or something like that. It almost kind of seems a little distant. So I feel like, in my opinion, they were into you. Maybe not love, probably possibly a like. Probably just thought of you as a very good friend, and they wouldn't have minded anything escalating. Until you broke his little hearts. Hope you're a nicer person now. Let's see. We have probably about 5 more submissions we can read until my time is up. I also want to work out today, if possible. Yeah, he got hurt. Poor guy. Female, thank you so much for putting your gender in the beginning of the submission. I'm not saying that you guys don't have to do that, of course, but this helps a lot in this particular topic. Female, been classmates and friends with this guy for over a year at this point, and lately he's invited me to hang out with his friends and keeps giving me random compliments out of nowhere. Okay. We've also had late and chat. I'm just gonna say it right now. If a guy gives a girl, if a guy gives you, assumedly female, a compliment, that's usually something. Because I kid you not, guys don't give compliments. not to girls, unless they like them. I promise you. Like, when a guy to a guy be like, yo, nice jacket, bro. That's actually almost kind of like a joking, kind of just like small talk. A guy would never go up to a girl and be like, yo, nice dress. He likes her! He likes her! Chat, easy. He likes her. That's it. It's over. It's game over. He likes her. He definitely likes her. There are friendly guys too. Oh, I'm sure. I'm just that I have a weird suspicion that's probably not always the case. I just had like a couple emails from work. They're like, oh, I'm just like, why are you still freaking working now? It's like, yo, it's like, all right, Vera, we'll discuss this on Thursday. I'm like, lady, it's 11 p.m. We've also had late night chats where neither of us ever want to end it until one of us fails to suppress a yawn. However, when I asked him about if he's interested in relationships and starting a family, so like in general, not me specifically, but you know, like, are you interested in relationships? What do you think about starting a family? Someday, he said that he wanted to focus on excelling in his career first before pursuing those aspirations. Oh. Oh. Huh? And why would he why would he give you compliments? Okay, this is what I think. End. The end. Curtain closes, that's it. No, okay, so this is my opinion. I think it's not like he didn't like you. I think he did like you. Actually, I think he does like you. I think he does like you. I just don't think he's ready for a relationship. I think that's all it is. I really do think he likes you. I just don't think he's at the right timing yet. I think that's all it is. He wants stability? Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure he wants, to focus on his education, to make sure he has a good job. But I think he likes you. And I really do say that because I sincerely don't think a guy would compliment a girl like without actually kind of liking them. I really don't think so. That's my genuine, honest belief. And I think they just like you. It's just not the right timing. And might I add, good on him for saying that too. Because let's just say if, assumingly that I'm not completely talking out of my butt, which I usually do, and he actually does like you, good on him for, setting his priorities straight. It probably took him a lot of guts to actually say that. Or curtain falls, the end. I don't know. Here's another one. Take note that I'm a very oblivious person when reading this message. But basically, there was a time where I was talking to my crush, who's now my partner. Yippee! Oh, nice. Okay. All right. So we already have the answer here. And we were talking about moving out of... And we were talking about moving out after college and all. And they told me, this is all for text by the way, oh, then we should move out together so I can take care of you. And I remember after that sending a screenshot to my best friend asking, do you think that means something? Okay, I was going to turn on the BGM. I was going to turn on my BGM. But since apparently there was a happy ending to this, I will let you go. I'll let you survive. I'll let you survive. I'll let you live. I was this close to turning it on. Because what? That's cute though. Yeah, that's cute. Yes. I'm also glad that apparently you guys are on decent terms, because that's one hell of a line. I feel like that could easily be considered a very creepy line. Like, yeah. Like if a guy you like says that to you, they'd be like, oh my god, it's kind of cute. But if a guy like me says to my villains, yo, then maybe we should move out together so I can take care of you. You think? You called the police, okay? Don't tase me! Whoa, chillax. You're gonna call the cops. Don't tase me though. What the hell? What the helly? Next submission. This is the right moment for me to share a story. Vera, let's be so real. We would be the one taking care of you. That is true. That is true. You guys are quite literally feeding me. Mama! Mama, I would like I need money for my lunch tomorrow. Mama, where's my lunch money? Papa! Pookie Wookie! I need lunch money, Pookie Wookie! I had a childhood friend, A, for... Nuna, I threw up. I had a childhood friend, A, for more than 10 years. For information, he also has a childhood friend, B. Oh, okay. B is my sister in Seoul, and I and A also have close friends, say it group C. 잠깐만, 뭐라고? 했더니, 그래서 you got a bento box? Oh, I love bento boxes though. I had a childhood friend A for more than 10 years. For your information, he also has a childhood friend B. So A and B are also childhood friends, and you and A are childhood friends. So it's kind of like a, it's like two lines there. B happens to be your sister in Seoul, so I guess there's a triangle there. I and A, so Anon and A also have close friends who are group C. So group C might just be a different thing. Okay. All right. Laid out. Around a year ago, we had a lot of conversations. When I talked to B about it, she was surprised because B hadn't been in contact with A. Let's just say A's the guy and B's the girl. It's probably easier that way. So B, the girl, hadn't been in contact with the guy. He's apparently also not close with group C. I know A is an introvert, but I did not expect him to be this introverted. What shocked me was his willingness to listen and empathize to my rants and stories with his struggle and feeling emotions, and even take lengths to think through my problems together. For example, he asked his family to help me get dieting tips, or he mentioned he wants to help me with streaming, even though he doesn't want to become a streamer. At one point, I had a crush on him, but it devastated me when he told me twice that we were just close friends. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yeah. I didn't read the ending, but I agree. This was definitely just for friends. I'm sorry. And I say this because I was like that. That was me in high school. That was literally me in high school. There was several girls I was close with. And I would always talk to them and give them advice. But I'm really introverted. I like, staying home, playing Shutters, League of Legends. But I come out and I talk to guys and girls alike, and I give them advice. It was nothing more than romance. I'm sorry, Anon. But it do be like that though. It do be like that. I feel like though, for people like me, or I guess people like A, it's just that it's not so much that we just like helping people, and because we're so introverted, we also when someone's introverted, that doesn't mean that they don't want to talk to people. It's that they are quote unquote stressed about it. They're anxious about meeting people and talking to people. They're afraid of maybe making them a little uncomfortable. Maybe I'll be awkward. What if I don't have fun? What if I get tired? Things like that. But that doesn't mean we don't want to meet people. You know what I mean? We love talking to people. And when a girl/guy comes up to me and be like, hey, Ver, I have a couple problems I want to talk to you about, I'll be like, yo, this is exactly how the introverted person thinks. Yo, a one-on-one talk session that might last for an hour with a friend that I actually like, and talk to them and help them out with their problems? Hell yeah! That's how it is. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. It's it fills in my social kind of like quota. my social talking quota, be like, I was eating lunch for like the past few days with no one, and like I haven't talked to a single soul other than like over like Discord. And you're saying that I could have you over lunch for over an hour? Hell yeah, brother. That's really I'm sorry. I don't know. That's just how I am. I don't know if that's how other people are like too. Apparently one of y'all are like that, so yeah, I feel like that. I think this will be probably my last submission. And by the way, there was a lot of submissions for this, and I think this is a really cool topic. So I might do a round 2 of this. In which case, I think the arts would actually come in great handiness. A lot of submissions for this. Like there was a... it's like apparently a lot of people face this, so... Need a counselor so bad? I can be a counselor. Not professionally though. If you really need help, go to a professional. But in general, I can fix you. What did my other counselor guy say? I will never let you go, baby. So Kaicho, there's this guy. He is just a few months older than me. I know him since we were children, but we did not grow up close. I mean, he lives really far away, and I meet him only if I'm on vacation. He knows I love to draw. So when we were in the age for university, he entered an IT major, so he hoped one day we could make an animation together. Oh, that's cute. Okay. I drew and he animated, but change of fate, I ended up entering accounting major. That was my favorite transition from arts to accounting. More common than you think. He followed me and entered accounting as well, even though he already enrolled as an IT major? Are you sure this isn't a K-drama plot? We sometimes talk, though rarely. Like he said to meet up if I visited him on vacation or something. Or he said that he would take me, just me, to a movie. He's nice, but if he was hinting something, I would never, ever in a million years take notice of that. What? It's so obvious though. Why? Because he is my cousin. What? What in the Alabama, man? What the hell? And Anon is like, and I only ever think of him as my cousin, okay? I was like, oh, thank you. Oh my god, dude. Oh, thank you so much for clarifying. Whew. Oh, thank god. Whew. Oh, dude, I would have... Oh my god, that's crazy. What the hell? I only knew he has feelings for me because my other aunt told me that he does? Your aunt knows about this and shared this to you? Well, that is one way to end this radio stream. You guys live in a... Do you... Y'all live in Alabama or something? Like, it's crazy. So yeah, I never talked to him since because I'm kind of scared. Honestly, yeah. Wow. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Wow. Yeah, wow. Jesus, man. I don't even know how to end this. I really don't. I don't know how to end this. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. There's so many submissions, so I have to do a round 2 of this. There's no way I can't do another round 2. This was probably the most, like, I need to submit to this kind of radio stream. So I'll do a round 2 next week. Hopefully, we'll see what we get. And I'll leave the submissions open too if you guys want to, add in new ones as well. Yeah, rule of thumb: don't date family, man. It's illegal, right? It's also like weird. I don't know. Like there's a lot of. Well, there's actually a lot of. I feel like it's just unethical. I don't know, man. On where I will retweet my whatchamacallit, my marshmallow soon. Yes. I still don't talk to him even when we have family gatherings. So yeah, that's how scared I am. Oh my god, Eggless, that's crazy. Yeah, no. Well. Hey, anyway, ergo, yes, indeed. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I look forward to part 2 tomorrow. Next week. Oh, and here's a little quote-unquote surprise. Next week, or not next week, tomorrow, assumingly this is gonna happen, I'm gonna have a collab with a fun little person, actually. I'll be not dating. What? I've been streaming for too long. Not dating, but I'll be collabing with Oliver. Probably assumedly on this stream. It's actually was very, very impromptu too, so I'm not sure if he even has a waiting room up or anything. I'm jumping in into his stream because he asked me, hey, I'm gonna talk in his voice. Hey, Ver. That's not his voice. Hey, Ver. Can you teach me how to play Yu-Gi-Oh? He's trying to learn Mitsurugi. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh archetype. I was like, I got you. And here's a little guys. Here's a little secret between you and me. I have never played Mitsurugi, but I'm learning so that I could teach him. Because like, yo, I can't say no to this, dude. I this is a great chance to, collab with Oliver, and play Yu-Gi-Oh. It's like, yo, I got this. Don't worry. And also, like, generally, Yu-Gi-Oh decks all work the same way. This should be fun. Should be fun. I'm going to learn. I already learned. It's. I could see why Oliver Sensei was a little confused, but it's actually it's no problem. Because I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh master dayo. Congrats on your date with Oliver. We also have study streams, yes indeed, on Wednesday and Friday. Should be fun. Well, not fun, but hopefully locked in. And then Thursday will be what? What am I doing on Thursday? Huh? Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'll be playing Yu-Gi-Oh to teach you guys how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, in case you guys want to know more about how to play the game before the actual tournament happens. And then finally Saturday will be Pokemon. So, be a nice chill week. Hope you guys enjoy. And of course, the collab is going to be an Oliver Sensei stream. I mean, there's really no reason to have 2 POVs for this one, because I'll probably just be kind of backseating him, essentially. Maybe I'll play a game with him too, maybe just test it out, but we'll see. Listen, man, my memory isn't the same, okay? It'd be like that, okay? But hey, thank you guys again for tuning into my radio stream. I really like radio streams. I think it's very fun. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. Have a good day. Have a good night. And I'll see you soon. My villains. Oh shit, I just read my mods. Apparently some people's definition of alpha male is massage. Oh. No, that is not what it meant. I am so sorry. It's not. Whoops. Don't cancel me.